Hi guys, welcome back to the workshop, which is actually pretty untidy just now. But in this video, this is possibly the first in a series of, I'm going to say build, but it's not a build, it's an experiment more than anything. Now, those of you who do a bit of building might be familiar with what this is, a big lump of foam, but in my hand there's actually 3 wings, and in the pack below there's another 3. So the top one are all left hand wing panels and the bottom one are all right hand wing panels for a prototype that I've been kind of sort of toying with for a while. Now, there's a few guys out there, might be watching this, I don't know, and it's not a new thing, that have taken the Zaggy slope glider, stuck an engine on the front of it. Now, again, that's not a new idea, I state that. But what I'm doing here is I want to experiment with how I can make that like an off-the-shelf build for people, if that makes sense. If this works, I'll happily make these wings for people. The aerofoil, I've been spending a bit of time researching what's going to be best. This one is just the first one that I've chosen to try. If it's all good, I'll stick with it and just make more of these wings. The plan is obviously put the engine on the front, but to try and keep it as easy as possible. Use standard servos, use a standard AA pack. You have to excuse me, there's noise going on outside because the next door neighbours are having some building work done, so you might hear some banging and crashing going on. So these wings, what I want to do is, so I've got 3 sets. The first one is just going to be like a rough and ready, finish it, experiment with it, try and get it flying. The second one will be made afterwards, once that one's flown, if I need to make any changes to it. And the third one will again be after that, but that might well be veneered or sheeted in some way. These are just raw foam. It's going to be bullet tape or crossweave tape, or whatever you want to call it, that's normally used for combat slope wings or EPP models, just because it's quick, strong, as it is an experiment. If it flies well, I might well spend more time on it afterwards. What I will be needing to do is, up here I'll put a link to the hot wire bow that I made, which is here. It's a bit jury-rigged just now, I need to get some more cabling to make it work properly. But this will cut the foam quite neatly. What I need to do is, once the 2 wing panels are joined, you cut the nose off basically to put like a plate spar in, which will also be the firewall for the engine. So I've been experimenting with the foam wire cutter. I've not even made one myself before. Years ago I picked up a foam wing cutter transformer, and I've been experimenting with the bow that I've made, and it's cutting the white foam quite nicely. All I want to do is just a vertical cut, so I think it's all going to be done in the setup of the wing. Once it's glued together, that's where everything's going to be, what's the word, that's where the problem's going to be made or fixed or resolved. So what I'm going to do is take the first set of wings, join them, and then see about cutting them, cutting the nose off. There's going to be a trailing edge spar as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet as a spar for that. I've got lots of different woods around, I've even got carbon I can put in, but I don't want to spend too much money on it. I'd rather just use what I've got just to prototype it, and see where we go from there. So for now I'm going to crack on with this and come back to you in the next bit once it looks a bit more like an aeroplane. Right then guys, what have we got now? Well, we've got something that's quite familiar to a lot of people, foam wing, but because it's going to have an engine on the front, you need to have something to bolt that engine to. So I've cut with a hot wire the front section off, and then in here there's going to be a birch ply spar stroke firewall, for want of a better word. So the next step now is to get a piece of ply, stick that down onto it, draw around it, and get the right shape. What will eventually then happen is this piece will be cut in half, the centre piece cut out, and then the extra cheeks, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, the cheek will then be stuck back on after the ply spar is in, with just enough space in between for the engine mount. So it's actually happening quite nicely. The wire cut that I've done down the front isn't that square and true, but I'm not too worried about that. It won't take much to take a sanding block to it just to square it off. But I did it freehand. I didn't have any guides or anything like that. But I'll probably build a jig or something for it next time, just to keep it all square. But as I said, this is a prototype, it's an experiment. It's a bit of fun. So yeah, again, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that is not quite straight. So it's a vertical cut straight down, just using the weight of the bow to take it down. So but yeah, I'm sure it'll work one way or another. So yeah, so next stage is creating this forward spar, for want of a better word. I need to work out, I'm going to put a trailing edge spar in, but I don't know what of yet. Might be spruce, 3mm spruce or something like that. It's also going to have a balsa trailing edge stuck on, just a 1/4 inch wide. 1/4 inch wide leading edge once the nose sections are back on, just to strengthen up the wing a bit. So there's going to be like effectively spars front and back compared to just having a bare foam wing. And if it breaks, it breaks. Well, I'll make it stronger next time. But for now, I'll catch you in the next video, next section. If you're liking this sort of build experiment, give us a subscribe down the bottom here, give us a thumbs up, tick the bell, it'll tell you when the next notification, not next notification, when the next video is put up, you'll get a notification saying that there's one put up. All your comments and feedback below is all great appreciated. In the description I'll try and describe what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve here. But until next time, I'll catch you all later.